Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are at Old Lock and Dam 8 recreational area. That's what they call it. It's U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Louisiana Field Office is the one you need to contact if you have any questions. I thought I would roll my window down and kind of film it out of the window like I've done some of my other videos. So it's actually a pretty nice little place. There is your sign with all your site-specific rules on it. No loaded firearms, no alcoholic beverages, no littering. Basic stuff for a state park, federal park. Just basic rules. Alright, we're going to go up and look at the campground. And this is 20 foot or so, I'm guessing. Maybe 25 foot. There are men's and women's bathrooms right there. There is a sign right there. That red sign is your rules and regulations. From what I can tell, each campsite has a picnic table, fire ring, and grill. There is water and electricity on site. I'm just going to back up to one of these signs and read it because I can't remember who you have to contact. Instructions for use of electrical hookup. Call Ouachita Electrical Corp. Oh, it's got a phone number and stuff on it. Okay, so if you plan on coming here and you need to, just pause the video. There's your contact information. You do have a maximum stay limit for this campsite. And I think they do that because of the duck hunters. Just a guess. The duck hunters and the hunters. I think if they didn't, they would be down here basically the whole deer season staying here. There you have your information signs. This talks about your the one on the bottom right talks about your length of stay limited to 14 days. Campsites must be occupied each day. You can't just leave your camper down here and say that you're here. I don't know how they would ever enforce that, but FYI. And you can only have fires and fire rings. So in other words, You can't have a fire right down by the water. And for legal purposes, I'm just gonna agree with that and say I haven't had a fire right down by the water. This is your upper boat ramp. The water is down about 3 to 5 foot right now. It was down a little more than this. As you can see, that is quite the dirt mound that they built up right there. I have never seen that underwater, but I have been down here fishing before, and this road was underwater. I've actually drove my boat down this road. If that tells you anything. And from what I understand, all of this timber right here, this little strip of hardwoods, is part of this recreational area. Now we see that the strip of hardwoods is gone. That's definitely a lease right there. This is, gosh, somebody's been down here cutting up. And yes, it is that bad. There you have, I think there's a fire ring right over there, if I remember right, on the other side of that picnic table. It's a concrete picnic table. Me and a buddy have thought about coming down here and staying the night down here catfishing. There is your lower boat ramp. There is your information sign. That's the only sign down here. Like I said, I've never seen anyone down here. And that's how big the parking lot is. So right here, I was talking about the strip of hardwoods. There was a thin strip on the right hand side of the road, on the opposite side of what you're looking at, and then there is this thin strip between the road and the old river channel. I am pretty sure that this strip of woods belongs to the recreational area. Now, there is, I guess you would call it the overflow, the spillway, whatever you want to call it. That gate is there for a reason. The land on the other side of the old river channel is leased, from what I understand. How they got Game and Fish or Corps of Engineers to agree to them putting the gate on this side, I will never know. But FYI, there is a trail around. Do not attempt it. Not gonna say I've done it, but it is one of those trails that is designed so that you can get over behind the gate, but you can't get back on this side of the gate. And I think whoever put the rock in there knew that. So don't be dumb with this information. There's a little spot that you'll sometimes see people fishing from. Sometimes you'll see people fishing off the concrete out there. From what I understand, they can do that by law. They're not breaking any laws by doing it. And now we're back to right here where the campground is. I just wanted to take some videos or so, get some footage of how big of a pool there is right here. I guess is what they call it. The upper pool and the lower pool. I have no idea how deep it is. We have jugged out there and set 8-foot leaders and never touched anything. And the fish that got on them actually dragged them to the bank. So I would imagine it's pretty deep. It is the old river channel. So there you go. If you like content like this, like and subscribe. Ring the bell so Facebook or so YouTube can pretend to notify you. And we do have a Patreon channel coming. So those are ways you can help support content like this. Y'all stay safe.